Welcome back to the Hearthstone Alphabet Tournament Basic League, where we are pitting letter-themed decks against each other. Today's game number 5, the letter M represented by the Hunter and the letter N represented by the Rogue. Just to quickly go through the rules, they're in the bottom right hand corner. Cards, to be legal, must contain in their card name their representative letter. All class cards that are available must be used. Just looking at the basic set only for a bit of deck restrictions, and this is a best of 3 series. Just a quick look at the deck lists here. The Hunter does have the Acidic Swamp Ooze, which will help deal with the Rogue's Assassin Blades, which can get extremely powerful if comboed with the Deadly Poison. That's 5 damage with durability of 4. We'll be able to clear almost anything the Hunter can put down, or do a lot of face damage. Okay, game number 1. Toss the Storming Champion. Can keep the Shenzhen Shield Master. See, in the standard meta, keeping a 4-drop can be a bit risky if it's not the right 4-drop. It's a bit too slow, but in this league, 4-drop is still a pretty safe keep. Maybe just one off. You don't want a full hand of 4s, but just one is fine. Other than that, a nice curve. Let's have a look at the Hunter hand. Apologies for the cursor, which is over the Hunter's deck. That's just... we just really want to keep track of how many cards the Hunter has. Don't want him to end up in any fatigue. But ignoring that, he does already have the Acidic Swamp Ooze, which I imagine he'll be saving for a Assassin's Blade later on. Oh, he's run a second one though, so he might just play the first one on curve to contest the board. It's also got a multi-shot in case the Rogue starts developing a little bit too wide. It is quite expensive, the multi-shot though. Not an amazingly powerful card because of the mana cost.
We must cleanse.
Back to the Rogue here, does draw the Assassin's Blade. Imagine it will get just one swing in. I think that is... we do have a Houndmaster in the hand, but there aren't many beasts. There are a few, but not loads. So a case can be made for just playing it on 4. It's better than holding onto it the whole game and then using it for like a free ball body when there's Boulderfist Ogres and Storming Champions running around.
I hope you like my invention.
Animal Companion is drawn. May see that getting played. Or what may happen is the Hunter may wait for the turn 7 to buff up whatever the Animal Companion is. That's probably the play, especially since he just used multi-shot there. Not the best outcome, but what can you do?
Job done.
Archmage has been drawn. See, the Archmage is so expensive for what it does. It is a big body, but it's kind of... it's a bit of a crap card, to be honest. And whatever the Hunter puts down can be assassinated. So what the Hunter wants to do is create a much wider board. But that's easier said than done considering the cards. 2 assassinates now, so no hesitation using this one. Just going to keep pushing on that board pressure. The Rogue looking to be in a much stronger position than the Hunter, whose cards are just too slow for what... they're just too slow compared to the Rogue. Multi-shot. Is that the one you wanted it to hit, or would you rather it kill the 1-1? I am... no, it is kind of okay, because next turn the Hunter can play Stormpike Commando and knock that 4-1 out. Assassin's Blade finally played. Hasn't found the Deadly Poison yet. Could only be a matter of time. But not much time because the Hunter is at 4 HP. The Rogue's at 26. Dingy has absolutely no chance. There's no healing in, I think, either deck, so Huffer, yeah, that's yeah, the play I suggested, but it's just too little, too late. I'm sure the Hunters realise this, but there we go. Rogue takes game number 1. Okay, game number 2. The Rogue's hand looking very nice. Nice curve. The Hunter's hand looking a little bit healthier. Both Animal Companions and the Houndmaster should be able to help control the early to mid game. I think an important thing to note is the hero powers and what a difference they make in the basic set. Basically, the Rose is much better, as board control is very important. The Hunter just does not have the cards to rush, to just go face and blast the Rogue down, so it needs to fight for the board, and his hero power just doesn't do that. So I'd much rather have the Rogues in this situation. Very good chat, Sun Cleric. Going to deal with Leok. Didn't really matter which. I think he probably wanted Huffer in that situation just because it would be better than what's happening now. Does get the best 2 targets from the multi-shot. Has Dingo going to come down, I imagine? We might be seeing... See, does he do the same thing again and wait for turn 7 to do Animal Companion Houndmaster? And just plays the Dragonling Gnome. This turn he does. Magma Rager is in the hand. As mentioned in a previous game, the way I think you want to play this card is to play it when it is safe and defended. Don't play it on an empty board, don't play it on a board that's going to get attacked. Good job, Fan Eyes has now been taken out of the hand because that is obviously going to take out the Magma Rager very easily. But if you do not put a taunt in the way of the Magma Rager, then, for example, that Elven Archer can easily take it out.
Are you ready for this?
Archmage coming down to show everybody who's boss. What can the Rogue do? Probably just play can I play the Assassinate? I think that's the second time that's been done. Oh, changing his mind. Gonna capitalise on the existing minions. Yes, that is, I think, losing Ascension, but overall a much better play than the Assassinate. Because obviously it saves it for, we see a War Golem in the Hunter's deck. I think this turn might still see the Animal Companion Houndmaster. Obviously the game at this point last time was over, so the Hunter is in a much better position. Gets the Huffer. I think that is the ideal card to get, considering there is an Assassinate. Yeah, the Rogue's definitely not doing quite as well. Has 2 Assassin's Blades. Trades well with that very nicely. Probably may or may not get time to use the second one. Here's my point there. Magma Rage coming down. See, if he does want to tank the 5 damage, that will be quite risky. The Hunter getting in a much better situation now. What can the Rogue do? Another taunt is nice. You don't really want to assassinate either of those, but you don't really want to take 5 base damage either. I think you do go, oh, you can't assassinate, you don't have enough mana. No, nice. Build a nice healthy board. This engine's going to die to the Magma Rager, but what can you do? Nothing too get the kill command to deal that 5 damage. The ooze! I wasn't looking at the ooze. Huge ooze. It's going to use everything it's got to get through, and it's going to go straight for the face, put the pressure on. The rogue is now on a 5-turn limit with the hunter's hero power. Second assassin's blade will get played though. Not this time. I feel like the rogue's in a bit of a panic mode. It's just going to have to use everything it's got to keep the board as clear as possible, because any extra face damage now is going to be devastating. The rogue does not have anything to deal with that. Will it draw what it needs? Can use that to cycle if it wants. Storming Champion, is it enough? No. It is not enough. Just like the Hunter is going to take game number 2. Just give them a minute to figure that out.
Job's done.
I give up.
There we go. Okay, game number 3, the deciding game. It's one apiece. Maybe a little bit slow for the rogue's liking. Might want to toss one of those 4 drops back, possibly 2 of them. However, the hunter also has a very slow hand. Gonna mulligan, yeah. A little bit healthier on for both players.
Job's done.
So yeah, pretty much non-existent early game though. I think we'll see a coin animal companion. Although you might want to not save the coin, so on turn 4 the animal that comes out is more likely to be alive for the Hellmaster. But nope, we are going to see it. Hunter's going to take advantage that the rogue hasn't played anything yet, get a Misha. What can the rogue do? Nothing just yet. Can play the engineer just for some card draw. Hunter doesn't have any way to, for example, what Arcane shot it. It's not in the deck. It's going to play the Naked Shattered Sun. So it's got a bit more attack. Malcolm Ranger coming down, protected by the taunt, very nice. However, oh no, he's left himself wide open to Thunder Knives. Very good Thunder Knives there. And 1 mana left for a cheeky Sinister Strike. Sinister Strike being just useless in this deck, because it's only good when you can scale it up with spell power from like Malygos, but it has to be included because of the alphabet deck restrictions. But yeah, that was really disappointing for the Hunter. Had a good start and then that one card just flipped everything on its head. Chill and Yelly trades positively with the Hellmaster, as does the Senjin. However, the Stormpike Commando is going to do a good job here, teaming up with the Hellmaster to take down Tazdingo. And the Rogue does not have the cleanest way to deal with Stormpike Commando either. I think Hunter's in pretty good spots so far. We'll only take, well, I'll say it will only take 1 Assassin's Blade to change that around, but the Hunter does have the Ooze, so it's going to take 2 Assassin's Blades to change this around.
I hope you like my invention.
Haven't seen Sprint be used so far. This could be the game for it. The Rogue's hand is quite slow though, so only if this game goes on a while. Can use the multi-shot to keep the board clear. Is he going to tempo out the Ooze? No, he's not. I think there could have been an argument for doing that, but hey ho. We really do feel the lack of Arcane Shot, because whatever the Rogue puts down, the Hunter can't really deal with it until the next turn, I could use the kill command, but you want to save that for something bigger than a 3-2 Raptor or now a 4-3. I think we might see the kill command next turn. Storming Champion isn't a great play though, just dies. Yep, there's the kill command. The Magma Rager just coming down because needs something to contest. Otherwise the Rogue will just run away with this game. The second Assassinate. See, I think you just tank the face damage. You're at 28 health. You can do that. And develop the board better here. Assassinates being a hell of a lot better in this matchup than the kill commands will be. Because the kill command cannot deal with the Storming Champion beast or no beast. Now, does kill command scale with spell power? I'm not sure. I don't know. You don't usually see Hunters running spell power. It's not, yeah. Looks like we're not going to find out right now though. It's just going to put his Storming Champion on the board to hopefully trade 1 for 1. But we know there's 2 Assassinates, so the Rogue is going to start snowballing this. Goose is 4-3 poisonous. So now that can easily deal with the Archmage. Hunter on very low health. This could be it. He's got nothing he can taunt up. He can kill one. Well, he can kill the Shatterstone Cleric, but then he can't deal with the Storming Champion or the Plaguebringer, which is 10 damage. So it looks like the Rogue is very... Oh, I felt that game flew by. I'm sure the Hunter's thinking about it, trying to look for any way, but not with those cards. Impossible.
I wonder. Well,
and there we have it. Rogue takes the third game, 2-1, wins the series. GG. Just a quick look at the leaderboards as we finish up. The Rogue will go on to play either the Priest representing the letter O or the Warlock representing the letter R, which will also be the next game. Thank you for watching, stay tuned.